lots of AI space. What have you been working on in this space?
Thank you, Emma, for organizing and moderating this important session, and also for the event organizer for highlighting a very important element about responsible use of AI. As we are going in an era where the speed of adopting AI is moving very fast, I think exponential, I might say, regardless what level and what type of applications we're talking about. The speed of the importance of governance AI is not going to be any slower than that. And that's going to be at all levels, from organizational to local to a national, regional, and even international. So this is a very important matter. Now, I must say, my background is in governance and policy related to technology. And one of the things I must say that wakes me up at night is governance and ethical use of AI. Knowing what this technology is capable of, knowing that in the future AI will be the one responsible for accepting my son application in the university or my health surgery best approach. That really wakes me up at night. So it's very important that we tackle this. I think it's a balance between a principle-based approach, which is the approach that you're trying to move on. You want to go into the how, as I hear you, but it's a balance. We need that principle. We need this principle because we need to make sure that our perspective there is that governance of AI is an enabler for AI adoption. So that perspective and these principles should be there. But it's also the balance on the other side is that how we make it clear and being more prescriptive into the guidelines, so people in the industry, okay, so I understand the principle, what do you want from me? I have you distinguished speakers as well, who probably much more better than me on this, but I would like to highlight a couple of matters that I actually applied. One of the tasks I had back in 2013, between 2013 and 15, was to develop the national space strategy and the national cybersecurity strategy for the UAE and the national standard for cybersecurity strategy. And after developing that, we had to roll it out. And one of the tricks that we used, and I think it's very applicable to what we're talking about here, is a tier approach. And in other words, you need to prioritize what you exactly would like to apply. What are the most important, the ethical principles and guidelines, controls that we should have in place. And a way to do that is a risk-based approach rather than a control approach. And what you do in there is basically look at which applications that has the highest risk, which systems and data that are more sensitive, and then we make sure that these ones a little bit have more controls comparing to the ones that have lower risks. And then another thing, and I guess I'll end with that. I see my other stop is also what I would call adaptive approach, because this technology is evolving in terms of also growth and utilization, but also in terms of its capability. So having one size from now that's going to stick for long, it's not the right way. So we have to be as dynamic as we go. And I think we'll end with that and pass it to my colleagues.
Thank you. That's a good insight.